So for our next video, thanks for tuning in to Celeste Inspires. The next video for our osteoporosis series is to help strengthen the upper back. We've talked about core, and that is about keeping stability through the front of the spine and the body. And the upper back tends to be underused, if ever used at all. We sit in chairs, right? And so we have the support for the muscles along the spinal column. In yoga, we really strengthen the upper back. And I believe that it really reduces neck pain, okay? I was studying that lately, and I see a lot of people don't have a lot of strength in the upper back, and so there's a lot of tightness in the upper back, and that goes right into the muscles of the neck. So I'll show you some various exercises that you can do. One is to do a very modified cobra. Cobra is as it sounds. It's an opening of the front body. Now, if somebody couldn't do it just because they had thoracic outlet syndrome, or they had shoulders that couldn't move, frozen shoulder, they could do a modified version by taking the hands not quite even with the hips, but a little bit further back. So the fingers are turned in, that draws the head of the shoulder forward. I always like to reach the heels out, get to the top of the bum bone, so pull your butt cheeks back, so you're right on the tip of the bum bones, it's your bum. And then you take the hands behind, just press into the hands, look up, and you're looking up on a diagonal, so the place where the ceiling meets the wall, and you're keeping the core engaged to lift from there, so that you're not, how can I say, like protruding. You want to keep the stabilization in the front of the spine through the core. And then you can take the arms up. This is really good for working the mid-back. And you can take the arms up. Practice keeping your shoulders down and looking up and lengthening from the base of the spine. So again, we're normally like this. We're supported by a chair and leaning into it. So this is a way to pull the hamstring insertion back, the buttocks back, and to really lift from your low back. And then you can take the arms down. Now, these are exercises that I do on a regular basis to strengthen the upper back. So again, we're talking thoracic area. Coming down, Sphinx is amazing. Sphinx is done with the elbows just under the shoulders, so they're stacked right under. Reach each leg out so that you're really lengthening through the top of the core. Then you press into the elbows, gaze ahead without lifting the chin. The shoulders come down the back, press the tops of the feet down so you'll feel the bum. And I've got my belly off the ground. You might, it just depends on the length of the spine and other factors. So I always imagine pulling like a piece of paper under here so that I'm really lifting forward, not up, but forward. So again, it feels to me like I'm pulling my hands back, but they stay put. So the elbows press into the mat to send me forward, and then I pull off that lower belly place. A lot of people find they get a tone and a strength in the lower belly from the Sphinx pose as well. So that's the Sphinx pose. And we can pause there.